I've got just the thing to keep the crowd on their feet. You want in?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 228 pounds, the real deal, Quinn Jackson. And his opponent, from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Knox.
I'm putting you in the best match of the card. Want to take it?
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 228 pounds, the real deal, Quinn Jackson. And her partner, from Chicago, Illinois, KJ Johnson. From Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, Tanga Loa. Poland, weighing in at 320 pounds, Olaf Ostrovsky.
I've got a live event match lined up that's gonna blow the roof off. You in?
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. Introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 228 pounds, the real deal, Quinn Jackson. And from Chicago, Illinois, KJ Johnson. Nigeria, weighing in at 416 pounds, the Nigerian Giant, Omas!
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it. Felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness. The follower is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the real deal, Quinn Jackson.
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
A fashion explanation will have to wait because this match won't. And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Gable's recently taken a whole new class under his wing, and they're much better than those old losers. Chad Gable is a paragon of athleticism.
And Chad Gable leads his students by a brutal example. I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. And it's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Oh, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches. Collar and elbow tie-up. Able to pry out and gain control around the waist. Boom! He goes for the quick pin. Hold on. Trying to steal one here. Gets the shoulder up.
The ref barely started the count.
Kick right on point. Uh-oh. What a counter.
Dueling reversals.
Asma set up in the corner of the ring.
Side headlock applied. Gonna turn this around.
Flexing their technical acumen.
Picture perfect drop kick.
Over and over, repeated waistlock takedowns. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
This will be bad for him. Belly to back suplex.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about
From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
yeah, very motivated Gable in front of us.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Gable on the receiving end. Running Hurricane Rana.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Boom. Nice. Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Oh, my goodness. Tossed by the neck. Hoisted up. Buster.
For over 30 years, Monday nights have been all about Raw.
Generations of fans and superstars have helped build the incredible legacy of Raw, and here we are adding to it tonight.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Rhodes playing the role of savior here.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Taking this match.
Bang! Maybe that'll teach him not to take his eye off the ball.
What's he gonna do here? Oh, that hurt. What an uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Headed back into the ring.
He's ready to show his opponent and the world what he's made of. Watching!
Senton from the apron. Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Serves him up there. Maybe that'll change his attitude.
Oh man, he landed rough there. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Oh, he manages to reverse. How much more can you take?
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
From the apron.
Hurricane Rana.
Well, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash. Double stomp right to the arm. And Gable had it scouted. Look about the arm trap. Looking for Le Maestro cradle. He breaks the ref's count after one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from? Taking aim on the arm.
Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous! Oh, what a response. A string of counters. Bad spot for Gable. That can do Gable in. Makes the cover. And they're still in this.
Still not over. Gable is still in this. How the heck did he kick out?
Lesson number 1 from the Alpha Academy is tenacity. That's how. Big move, but it's still unable to end this. He's able to counter that.
Gable's pushing back now.
Could be the table turner Chad desperately needed. Finds a counter for Gable. What a display here. Counters on both sides. Big suplex. What could Chad be looking for? Oh, my God.
Superb athleticism by Gable with the moonsault.
It only gets a 1 count. Not quite enough to put him away. Capitalized on that window and just clubbed them. Find some payback with their own reversal.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut. Elbow throw, saying not today.
Into a DDT!
Gable,
He might have him here. Is this it? And he only stays down for a 1 count. No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Elusiveness from Gable.
These two showing how well they know each other. Going forward again.
Terrible position for Gable.
Cover. He's still in this fight. That alpha superiority from Chad Gable keeping him in this match. That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think. Way too. He fails to connect. Time to go for a ride.
Exploder.
And Gable digging deep, finding some late fire.
This match is reaching a tipping point, and Chad can feel it.
Look out!
Senton hits the target.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark. And gets tossed back into the mat.
From the outside. That was awesome.
Prying their opponent's arm out. Carefully measured double stop. What's he have here? Buster.
That is it.
Up and around. Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous! Cover. There's 2. And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
Here is your winner, the real deal, Quinn Jackson.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bayley and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better explain. I made you the #1 draft pick because I trusted you to be a cornerstone for WWE, not spearhead a whole new rebellion.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
I would have had I known you'd get this upset. Trust me, Pierce. I'm Team WWE. I'm going to shake NXT up from the inside and give us the upper hand.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
And here's the man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Real Deal, Q Quinn Jackson.
He's not just emulating the New World Order, he's declaring war on Mutiny with Joe Coffey and Shotzi by his side. All proudly NWO.
Any enemy of Mutiny is a friend of mine, Corey, and he is clearly rallying powerful allies.
Battle lines are drawn as the new NWO faces Mutiny right now. The unpredictable badass of WWE is here.
And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
We've seen a fury to Braun Breaker, a fiery temper that fuels him in the ring.
And that fire cannot be extinguished.
Just look at Breaker's face. The intensity of this man is palpable.
Braun looks ready to completely annihilate the opposition. This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too.
Jumping knee strike. Lights out.
Stop in the leg.
Taking steps toward the top rope.
To the sky. Whoa, what a landing. From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Fist drop. Just a relentless assault from Braun.
And I bet Braun is looking to inflict more damage too. Punching their way out of that one. Momentum going back to his corner.
He's still hanging on. Still in this thing.
Ooh. Oh, using the knee.
Oh. Are we heading up high?
Good Lord. Taking flight. I can't believe what we just saw. I can't believe that didn't miss. It is his time to take care of business. Breaks the count by getting back in time.
Oh, step up enziguri. And that intensity of Braun's got tapered down a bit there.
He is each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Ooh. Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Right into the pin.
2 count. Oh, he kicked out.
And frustration might be starting to set in. Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around. Boom, DDT. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
To the mat.
Oh, what a knee.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get. Oh, on the ropes, has to let go of the hold now. Ooh.
Oh, what are they going to do? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Power.
No way.
Now Breaker into the cover. This could do it. Still only got one.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match. Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Got their opponent set up.
Oh, drop kick to the spine. He's going up. Uh-oh. Way too long. Diving moonsault. Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2. Almost ended it there.
This is going to come down to who wants it more. And now placed in the corner. Boom! Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Well-placed kick.
Uh-oh, going to climb up to the top rope. What do they have planned here? Hooking the arms of their opponent. This is going to be nasty from the top. Avalanche pedigree.
Breaker doesn't know where he is. For the win.
2 count, and he's still in the game.
Simply abnormal resilience from Breaker.
And there needs to be a refocus now. That was the moment that could have ended things. A moment that's being replayed in their heads right now. Snap suplex. Uh-oh, second rope. Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Bam! Ooh! Breaker's putting his opponent on notice.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. Big down low. Now! Into a powerbomb.
Springboard.
What? Are you kidding me? Vicious right forearm.
And that blow has him wavering.
Every aspect of your toughness gets tested in a lengthy match, mental and physical.
Might not know where exactly he is right now, and it's about to get worse.
From way up, punch to the stomach, and stopped in their tracks.
Counter right when it was needed. And he had Braun's number there. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
He's getting pumped up. He's really in this now. Fast thinking saved him there.
Not a forearm.
Ooh. Getting him right into the corner.
Oh, what a kick. Picking up speed. Drop kick. Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance.
Breaker embroiled by his opponent.
He's got this one in the bag now.
Looking for the victory. 2. Kicks out. Just kicked out.
How on earth did he kick out of that? I have no idea.
It's because Braun Breaker's not normal, Saxton.
I think there is still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
And Breaker turns the tables.
There's the gut check.
That's Breaker doing what he does best in steamrolling over the competition.
They might be able to put this one away right here. He gets the kick out after the 1.
He's still got life in this matchup. Does that, pulls it out for Breaker.
And quickly now, shoulders down for the win. How? And Breaker has to be wondering just what it's going to take to end this. How far does he have to go? Oh, he saw it once more, setting it up.
Braun's chances are fading.
Transitions into the pen. Is this it? And picks up a monumental victory.
Here is your winner, the real deal, Quinn Jackson.
After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over. The New World Order is here, and they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right. Look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it extra well done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack.